You know, they want to have the opportunity to go to school. They want to have the opportunity they want good life, you know. They want to enjoy. You want the best of life. You want your children to go to school, the best schools. You want to have electricity. You want to have carbon water. You want it, you know, you want to have good roads. So everybody pray for good things. But the very thing that we've been saying and we are saying, it is the same things that the United Party folks are saying too. That the economy is bad, that things are hard on our people. And to make it worse, the rescue mission now came with their own trouble to get rid of the people by breaking down their boots, breaking down their homes, taking away their land, brutalizing them. And so you see how difficult the country is. Because they are not here to help, to say, this is where the CDC government stopped. We, the United Party folks of Joe Baka, want to pick up from here. Liberia is for us. All right? So this is where the CDC government stopped. We want to pick it. We want to pick it up from here and make the progress to bail our country. So no, they are not saying yeah, it's where CDC stopped or want to pick up. No, they came with their own ideas, not ideas to impact the country, not ideas to transform the life of the people, not ideas to unite the people, but ideas to divide the people and create bitterness in the hearts of every Liberian. That's what they came for. Not to unite you, but to divide you even more, to bring about hardship, intimidation. And that's why you see everywhere in our country, including the diaspora, everybody is complaining. Why are they complaining? Because it was not so from the beginning. It was not something that was happening when previous government was there. It was not bread and butter. It was not 100% perfect. But indeed, they had a breathing space. They were able to breathe. They were tolerated. Their voices were heard. They were allowed the opportunity to jump on the streets and protest. And so there is the difference that they keep looking at and say, but if we have this opportunity from the previous administration that some of us criticize, we said the worst of them. We threatened them. We said every negative things about them. We said it. But they tolerated us. We work in their government. We used to carry our government vehicle to the grounds of our party headquarters. But they tolerated us. And our own that we brought to power have proven beyond all reasonable doubt that they are unable to govern. So the secret, the reason why you see the previous government was able to succeed, to do their best, even in the midst of COVID-19, they were able to do their best because they came with a unifying force, a mindset to tolerate everybody, a mindset to allow every Liberian have a breathing space. All of the things we do in Liberia, if the people are not happy, if the people are not satisfied, there's something I see here. It's like only on YouTube. Okay, I'm coming. I'm not getting on the YouTube, on the Facebook. Yeah. 1 second. One. Yeah, we're not getting, I think people are not on, so people are following on the YouTube channel. That's of course Facebook. I don't know what has happened there. But we try to we'll try to see what we can do to get the technicians and see. So those of you can come on the YouTube, you're on the YouTube. Let's have the others. All right. So like I was saying, so the thing in the country, everywhere you pass, people are seated group, sect by sect, and they are discussing Liberia. They are discussing their government. They are discussing the failure of this government. That in 2 years of their administration, in 2 years, they are unable to prove to the Liberian people that, look, we are here to do it better, even more better than the CDC. Now, but the people look for things that they saw the CDC time that they have not seen since Joe Baka took over. They look for the things that they saw all through the George Weah time that they are not seeing now to say, yes, the comparison. Yeah, of course, it is the same governance style. No, they're not being tolerated. They're not being allowed to be where they've been for the past 6 years. They are no more privileged to live in their own community where they were there. They were there for more than 20, 25 years and they bathed at Lake Kobo. They no more celebrate the kind of Christmas they used to celebrate. And their husbands are paid before the festive season. It has changed. So they go for these little things and say, let me compare this to that of the CDC, the George Weah time, with Joe Baka time, and see whether there is any equilibrium, any balance. Everywhere you go in this country. While we go into 2026, people are still hurt. They are still complaining. People, children got raped under Joe Baka. They have not gotten justice. They stay complaining. They are carrying that heart, that hate, that trauma to 2026. They are government officials. They raped children in this country. Under the Joe Baka government, nothing has happened. Most of our Oma and Papa you see around here during the George Weah time, they were tolerated. You go at government ministries, they were there. They were at the grounds of the executive mansion, they were doing their small jobs. George Weah was in the know that some of these people, we can pension them, man, yeah, we can send them home. But he tolerated them and said, let the people be around. They are inspiration. They will give us some elderly advice. Let these people be around. Let's get their piece of advice. Let them get out. So the prepare the old money, they used to go and they will get their small thing. Because the citizen government created possibilities. Everybody must not be privileged to go into the office and sit there and sit behind the computer. There were possibilities, things were created. Small job. They come and create it once, say, you do they want. You get small thing. You do they want. You get small thing. So George Weah tolerated everybody. The CDC government, when they came, they tolerated everybody. Everybody was, nobody. They were not looking for unity partisan in the CDC government. As a matter of fact, George Weah said even gave more priority to them. Many sedition were not opportune to even get jobs. They were on the substitute bench. Sedition were not looking for unity party folks when George Weah came to power. No. George Weah was not witch hunting unity partisans. There were many of them, and there are many of them in this government, that George Weah created possibilities. He opened the road. He gave them the power, appointed them in positions. They were not complaining this way that they are doing now. No. They were not complaining like that. Why? Because they were allowed to do their best. Their marketplaces were not broken down. Their structures, the makeshift structures were not breaking down just like that. They were not evicted from their land in the city. No. You are not seeing seditions will grab a United Party folks and brutalize them and kill them in Cameroon. No. That was the difference between George Weah and the Joe Baka government. They tolerated everybody. Go around, go ask people, just go sit with people. Everybody carrying vestation to 2026. Everybody carrying disappointment to 2026. Most of the Laban people, they are going to 2026, they are homeless. They brought those people places that up to now they have done nothing there. No plan for those areas. But they broke it down because they want to prove something to you. And that's something that they want to prove to you is to hurt you. That thing that they want to prove to you is to carry your man back. But all we have time, yeah. Then the way they say we're going to move ahead, how they do it. People are carrying things into 2026. What they're going to say 2026 is what they carry. You think most of the papi and the old man and you see doing small, you think because they want them to do it. No. These possibilities were created for them. You think Joe we are not in the notice when people do pension them? But again, man, when we pension people, they go sit down to the hall. What do we get? So let them create something to be given small thing, most of the United Party folk were working in Georgia government. Most of them. Nobody hunt them. Not a government ministry, Georgia are saying you go bring, you create job, you moon the United Party folks. No. They allowed them, they tolerated them. They allowed them, they tolerated them. You go on the street now, you go in the street corner, in the community, most of our people are still complaining. Why are they complaining? When they brought a rescue government, what should they complain? Because it is not the same as before when the CDC government was around. No. In 2 years of the administration, many of them in their mind is, Joseph Barker have not treated us well. We the United Party folks, no. Many of those United Party folks that work in there, that suffer for Joe Barker, many of them are not, they are jobless. No job creation. Nothing has been done to even incorporate them. Their whole governance style is so bad. It's so bad. They're not tolerant. One seven can open their mouth to talk. They're afraid. Because they threaten them. If any of you open your mouth, you say you want protest, you will lose your job. Is this government a tolerant government? No. Any of you open your mouth, you will lose your job. Any of you dare say you want protest, you will lose your job. They have threatened everybody. They have threatened everybody. That is why most of them then that didn't receive their money for the festive season, they shut their mouth. They can't say anything. They are afraid. It's not that they don't want to talk, but they are afraid. Where will they take something from to sustain their family? What they already getting is just little. What they're getting is so little, it's small. So why would they open their mouth? So they are afraid. They want to protect their small salaries so that they are able to sustain their families. But most of the civil servants are not happy. Most of government workers are not happy. Many of them, from the level of the executive mansion to the from the executive, the judiciary, and the legislature, they are not happy. But can they voice out their anger? No, because they are afraid. They have been threatened. If you do it, you will lose your job. But if this were George Weah time, you would have seen them on the street because George Weah was tolerant. And that's what they say in their little corner. They say by this time, Governor pay all, we protesting, and George Weah will not say anything. He will call Samuel to why don't pay the people. George Weah will try his little best. So the people now see the difference, and the people know that we're not allowed to talk. No, the only place you see government worker talking when they say that in their small area, when they're eating their kobo, they're sitting down, taking that small thing. And then they are gossiping among themselves. Then they are talking. But they make it clear that, my man, we're not free to talk in our own government. United Party folks are not free to talk in their own government. Before I say the other people that came from different political parties, the United Party folks are not free to talk in their own government. Because if they dare try it, to say they won't count us out to protest, they will lose their jobs. They They will lose their jobs. Your own government, you can't talk. Your own government, you want to say something, you're afraid. Your own government, you want to talk something, you got to go in the bathroom. No. They see the difference. That is why you see the people, they're not happy. They're not happy with their own government. They're not happy. And that is the difference you see with they and the former government. You saw Speaker Kofa, and me say Jeremiah Rechekun. They make our people to look like slaves. They make our people to think stupid about themselves. The best thing they can do is to collect the United Party folks, women, and make fun and make mockery of them, and carry them and give them peanuts. He's not willing to empower them. He got a lot of women and tell them, I will give you, each of you that come to the meeting, will give you 5,000. They make fun of the people. They control our treasury. So they take our money and dish it out among the people. When the people children are not in school. When the people businesses are being destroyed. When most of these people go stay in China, ain't arrived you. Some of their goods haven't arrived. Some of them are unable to do business for the season. They had tower at the free port. But you collected women and put them together and said, each of you, I will give you 5,000 because you come for meeting today. And you see our women jumping up, and it can tell you how hard is the country. How the country is hard. And so everywhere I saw one of them, they went to Looking Town, called up, picking, and they came together, gave them small money. All of them say they go in boot to drink. That's how they treat our people. That's how they're treating their supporters. They treat them when they come somewhere, they get 50 all of them go buy liquor. They get fine, they get charged. When the United Party for Council, they get a they hiding, whoa. That's how they're treating them. They're not talking about empowering them. They're not talking about improving the livelihood of these people. They feel the best way to do it, like give them small thing. And that's why all of you, those of you that citizens, like you would buckle yourself, get yourself prepared. Because when you see, you will see more of it. Things will be even harder than ever before as we enter 2026. Because there is no plan to change. Look, in the absence of unity, we're not going anywhere in this country. In the absence of togetherness, we're not going anywhere. It is the secret that is lacking in the Unity Party folks. It is that secret that is lacking in President Bwaka. So 2026, where are we going? We're going to 2026 with a divided mind. We go with 2026 with a divided heart, as a divided family, as a divided nation. Liberia is not united under Joe Baka. Liberia is divided. We are carrying a divided nation in 2026. You think that achievement honor this government? No. You think that's something for us to celebrate? No. The reason why George Weah will go from one Christmas to the other, from 1 year to another year, from another year to another year, because he had the country together. The country was not divided under George Weah. He tolerated everybody. United Party folks, Sidisha were not looking for United Party folks. They were working in George Weah government. They were allied to work. So George Weah, the police police were not brutal as beat people, bossy people, boot, no. Because he wanted the country to be together. We are carrying a divided year. That's why we carry. Unity is not in the country. Liberia is heavily divided. The country is tense with Unity Party folks, CDC folks. What can we boast of as a country as we go to 2026? The same thing they criticize is the thing that they running behind, and that the thing that look at the crowd that turned up on the Invisible Park and the PHP Park on Christmas Day. Look at the crowd that turned up at the PHP Park on Christmas Day. It's to show you that the people appreciate George Weah. If George Weah have not paid that place, you know how many children have left in the water on Christmas Day? Our kids will not live in the water because they have access to recreation centers. Look at the crowd that turned up on Christmas Day at PHP Park. it means that people appreciate George Weah. There are places they will go, they will see things that were erected by the George Weah government. It's because those things were built and they created opportunity for our kids. So most of them, you hear people live in the water. Christmas day, they say, oh, the ball in the water, the other girl in the water. No. The very thing that they criticized, the very thing that they said was not good, it is the thing that they are riding on for glory. So you see how naive they are. You see how they think so little. The very thing they criticized yesterday, John, we are not paying good rope. That $50,000 rope, you're not doing well. It is the thing that they claim that George Weah left back. My late junior brother is here, Honorable, my critic. He will come in a little while. That is why that labor is all across the country, because you get vexed in your spirit. Personal initiative. Personal initiative. To go across the country. He was even attacked in some part of Nimba, but he was rescued by seditions, by people who appreciate it and said, no, they will not on the ball. They don't do it well. Jonah Baga lying. Showcasing the achievement project sites of George Weah. Our people going back to 2026 with hard heart, bitterness, hate, envy, disunity. That's what they carry. Just about go to Lofa, he takes cell phone, have somebody send him message, is sedition. Somebody send message to Joe Bakao, say that sedition send it. That kind of thing I go explain to the people. Say I got a message here, and somebody sent it to my phone and say it was from a sedition who sent me and said, Joseph Baka, I want to appreciate you for the first 2 years, what you have done to transform the country. Joe Baka said, no, he transformed Liberia. Nothing. How can you do such thing? Joe Baka goes over there and goes to the podium and say all the bad things. You want to claim praises. Joe Weah goes to his church as motivational speaker, stood behind the podium and tell them, say, look, all that thing they're talking, don't listen to. With all the way they can talk, they can come to me and ask for help. I give it to them. Don't matter, United Party people, they love me. There are folks in the United Party people that truly love George Weah, that truly appreciate George Weah. They shut their mouths. They close their mouths. But the God for him, he helped them. He said, I will not call their name. I want to protect them. So if George Weah say don't love them, will George Weah won't stretch hands to them? Why are they not going to Joe Baka to say, Papa will come to you to give us something? Because the difference is there. They know the impact of George Weah. They know. Who told you the United Party folks don't know? They know. Many of them. That's what I love of some of the United Party folks. They appreciate George Weah. They still recognize George Weah as the one that opened doors for them. Many of the United Party folks, they will admit that the way I get today, I thank God for George Weah. Because if George Weah had not given me the opportunity to work in a government, I'm a United Party folks, I wouldn't be here. Because I remain here until my party can stay here. So if George Weah gave me the opportunity, I was not George Weah partisan. I was not support of George Weah. But I served in his government. I criticized in his government. I used to go to my party headquarters. They can see me and I go to work. I was working in government. So George Weah tolerated me. So why will I not say thank you? Many of them, they are United Party folks that can say thank you to George Weah in their heart, from the bottom of their heart. That is why you see, they will go to him in the corner and say, Papa, we're going to speak to you. Or bring in a He will share with them. Why? They believe in him. They love him. They see the difference today. They know that the opportunity that George Weah created for them, Baka, they didn't create it. No, never. Yeah. Push it down. Now we can. All right. Sorry for that. Sorry for that. Try to bring up my credit begin. In a real militant. So when am I giving you all these secrets? What am I telling you? Because the people are going to 2026. They're not happy. They're going out of stage. Some people going out, they ain't carrying market table. Some people going to 2026, they ain't carrying their small money where they used to hustle with. Some people going to 2026, their left table that was to Vata in there. So they go with 2026 with no table. They are going to 2026. They had the opportunity when George Weah was around to do their 1-2-1-2. Some people going to 2027 with a land that they were there for 20 years and they build their houses, they break down. But God took the land from them. So you can see why everybody is quiet. People, everywhere you go, everybody talking. Everywhere you go, people are talking their own. Everybody talking their own. Everybody talking their own. Come in, let me see again. Set. It begin get bally. While a minute, I will take advantage on you. Jeremy, I want to set this camera here. I'm coming, class. Just give me a few seconds. Let me get his camera on. Let me get his camera on, and then we can talk to him. Talk a few things. Well, tough. You go anywhere, say, just go sit down. Don't talk anything. That they don't want to call Joe Weah. You don't even call Joe Weah. That they don't want to be talking. They will tell you. Most of them will tell you me. They will be dankling and banking around, you know. But at the end of the day, you know that things are not okay. Things are not okay. I'm coming. Let me get this boy. I won't get his. I won't get stuff here set up. And we can make some progress and talk to him quickly. It's very important to talk to him. Okay. Let me. I'm coming. Let me get this stuff set. All right. Okay. So like I'm saying, Liberians, disappointment is all around the place. People are going to 2026 with trouble. We are going 2026 with divided country, divided nation, divided people, because it is the start of the Unity Party government. That is the difference between the UP of Joe Baka and the CDC of George Weah. You can see the difference. George Weah tolerated everybody. He won't know. He won't know whether. At times, the teacher will be complaining. Oh, we see United Party cow. We see one United Party make a government car to the party headquarters. People take photo. It was not moving George Weah because he said, look, it was important that all of us coexist. Let's work together. Let flow. Let's be our country. He even gave more time to these folks. He was even considering most of these guys than his own people. He allowed them to serve. They were serving in ambassadorial offices. They were serving in lucrative positions. The United Party folks on George Weah. They were in ambassadorial offices across the world. They were the big boys. They were the one controlling everything. George Weah opened up to them, not knowing they were doing the thing with a pretense. But today, the very pretense they used yesterday, they are regretting and appreciating the things that George Weah did for them. They were the one undermining George Weah. They were the one saying the wolves because they carried that mindset that we're not for him, but we'll use him to get what we want. You think it's a regret? No. And that's why today the ordinary people are remembering George Weah. Today, the old man can sit home and she know where her daughter is. Christmas Day, all the old man knew that children went to PHP Park. Everybody in the PHP suburb, Today, that place is a commercial hub. Everybody, look how packed PSP were on Christmas Day. Because people appreciate George Weah. People, including United Party children, folks, children, they were there. It was a pack of unification. They were not looking for sedition. They were not looking for United Partisans. They were not looking for ANC. They were not looking for LPDP. They were not looking for MPP. It was a conglomeration of Liberian on the grounds of the PSP pack. Why? Because George Weah bear a place of unification, because from the Genesis, his government was a government of inclusion. So you saw people going to the pack, you saw people going to invisible pack, because it was built for the people. So people appreciate George Weah. By virtue of their presence on the pack, it was overwhelmed. The place was crowded up. Where is it that the pack will not be? Where they were going to go? On PSP Dumba? Where? Before our days, when Christmas come, we walk from looking at what you could turn to our uncle. So I'm walking from here all the way Johnson Paper, people come for our Christmas. We're walking, nowhere to play. The great looking at cinema that they have Raleigh, Rapperlin, Sheila, all these cinema and they are nowhere to play. The only play our people could go that time was merry-go-round, the Raleigh Town Market, where that German man erected that thing where we used to carry the train around. I had a name, go around, merry-go-round. That was the only playground we had that time. That our children, in fact, the common people children couldn't go there. There were nowhere to go. People from Lukutown, people from Corner West, people from Looking Town, Soyan Town, nowhere to play. It is the George Weah government that created the possibility to change the paradigm of our country. How? By bringing those things he saw out there. It was important to build recreation centers. But while we had them here, they were not thinking about it. George Weah. But today, you can see how our children, everybody going there to play. George Weah tolerated all of them. George Weah tolerated everybody, including people that criticized him that he helped yesterday. So you think why the woman is very talking? Everybody, go. Just go say now somebody's in the keke. Just toss it, the paper doing well. You will see one ego are. Say on a bus, Caleb being bus, there be way behind just say, waka, they're in the country. When you the way people look at you say in the bus, you will experience, you will get cross astray. The other people will get you from behind and won't see who talking that thing. Because everybody not happy. Why are they not happy? Because when they look back 6 years, the opportunity, the privilege, the rights, the tolerant that were allowed during the George Weah time, even when they were not George Weah supporter, and they look at this one of their own, treating them this way, they say, no, this is not it. No. I was not for somebody they tolerated me. I for somebody see how they treated me. That's why you see the old man and the papier, everybody glued to George Weah, because the difference is that George Weah will not pension me at my age. My age is supposed to be pension, but George Weah allowed me to be there. He said, Fina, he said, to create possibility. Yeah, they were finding small money giving it to the papier. Most of the papier from Freeport, most of the papier they could not, they had the strength to work. They were set administration, but they sit down there, and they just keep them there so that they would have small things. So people were carrying small things home. The girls would sweep, they were carrying small things, supposed to be in the even executive pavilion, the centennial pavilion, people sweeping in front, they play, and they were carrying small things. People were selling that. The thing is that George Weah in the car, you can see. When George Weah convoy passing, that was George Weah was not running a convoy, the Arab men coming. No. When George Weah convoy going, it dropped at its speed limit. And George Weah was in the car there. He was looking from left and right. He was looking at the makeshift structure. He was looking at the road. He was seeing the people. And you think George Weah was not in the know that we need to stretch the road? We need to break down the makeshift structure. We need to give our street a better facelift. He saw them. He knew it was important. Because in Europe, it is not the way it should be. But George Weah know where he was coming from. And where he came from, the very people he saw on the street were the same people he saw the place he were before. The people that George Weah saw, when he was in Gibraltar, it is the same people that while he's in his comfort vehicle, he's in his bulletproof car, he's in his AC car driving his way, he was looking at those same people and said, well, the people I see on the side wall, yes, selling kala, chicle, biscuit, that is the same people I saw Gibraltar. That is the same people I saw to Corner West. That is the same people I saw in Looking Town. That is the same people. So how do I treat these people? Should I order the police to brutalize them? Should I order the MCs to break down the major structure? No, we will take a more holistic and diplomatic approach to engage them and give them reason, but we must create possibilities. That is our job. We have to be markets. Look at Douala market. Because people, one job we are being no market, you never buy the phone, tell you the poor. Y'all say, y'all not moving there. They were not encouraging the poor to leave because they wanted to get the political dividend. So John we said, let's play the market. People left the market, they came on the street. They were influenced by Unity Party folks. Some of them, the marketeers were Unity Party folks. They disrespected the market because they felt it was made by George Weah government. So they came on the street. The very same market people. But George Weah, they didn't break their things and down because George Weah came from a place where the very people that he see on the street, sir, the same people were there. That's why today, many of them are missing George Weah. They are comparing George Weah and Joe Baka. Yeah, oh, development can with pain. Development can with pain. You think George Weah was not in the know that development can with pain? He knew. So the people are going. Some of the people that should even showcase George, that my creditors ought to be going around to go show George Weah project. They bought. He should be passing around to go show it. No, it's risky for him. It's only God that carry him. You see the one? There are people who know those places that he's going. They refuse to say it because they don't want George Weah to be seen as a man that made great impact in Nimba. No, Joe Baka have not made any impact in Nimba because Joe Baka is afraid. When you do things in Nimba, the glory will go to Jeremiah Kun. So he's afraid. So he don't want to tamper with Nimba. Why you think Joseph Baka not carry that pack to Nimba? That horse where he be that villa. Why Joe Baka go be in Sanikwele? If Joe Baka really meant it for Liberia and say, I will remember somebody, it is the son of Nimba, Senator Prince Johnson, that allowed Joe Baka the privilege to be president. Well, he should have had the second thought. Let's go build that place in Nimba. No. But when you go in Nimba, George Weah have his hand, the writings are on the walls. Who will expose these products? That's why you see my critic going, he's going there, he's going so, because he's vexed in the spirit. People will not steal glory that is not for them. No. When they are doing it, God will raise up somebody who will go there and say, no, you lie. You lie. They got one funny picking passing around saying, John, we're gonna picking, he passing in power around, can't even speak good English, he passing around lying. He got to lie. Because the way they lie to come to power, that is the same way they need to lie. That's what they need to do. My credit, good morning, welcome as well.
Yeah, let me say good morning, big brother. And good morning to the King's FM family. Also, good morning to Your Excellency Ambassador George Weah.
How's the weekend?
We can't complain on a Paga Republic because we understand and we know how the country runs. So thank you for life. Understand.
Okay. I'm surprised that you came. You using helicopter? But you came. I thought you were staying in Nimba.
No, we will not use helicopter like Joe Paga who told the people that all the road is on coast, and even a lot of the people that are in already all the road be on coast. And one of us saw him yesterday, he passed by me on the FE shock. We were going to the Springfield for a chapel to can land. So he can go because I'm told that you'll be spending a new year in Bombay again. So we came by road. But the disgracing thing there is that I spent like 1 hour in Batara waiting for Paga come for the pass. So some are thinking what even the kids that are in the community in Batara, they were complaining because the police even stopped citizens for crossing the road. 1 hour, imagine Paga will stay in Ria when the post stop everybody. So we are here and we'll keep fighting and pushing for the better good of our country.
So let's come to this thing, my credit. In recent time, you decided to take up a self-initiative, you alone, to go across the country, showcase projects under the CDC administration, those ones that was completed, those ones that were ongoing before the elections. Why brought such an idea to you to embark on self-initiative like this?
Yeah, so people, thank you. And first, let me appreciate people Afra Tamba for organizing this. So, people Israel, I got inspired when I listening and I keep watching Joe Parker pay one of a slave to keep moving around, lying to the Liberian people, misleading the Liberian people on things that they are not doing, or they never initiated, or they never arranged any project. So I said, but then I can't sit here and keep witnessing these things happening. It's about time that we ourselves, as a young militant and cadre of the CDC, and as a patriotic Liberians, it's about time that we move in the trenches to talk to our people. And our people can't keep living in the state of lies, because the government, we witnessed few years ago, the government came to power on the basis of lies and hate and deception. Because these guys, they from the United Party angle, they hated George Weah to the extent that they never wanted to see George Weah. So I got inspired. So I said, no, but then I can't sit here and witness these things happening. So we so be to CDC party quarter, the minute when the minute break down the party quarter. So myself, I said I can sit here and witness and keep talking. So that's the reason I try moving around. I said, well, since that is the case, Nimba is my county. There where my mother is from. I will start from Nimba because I grew up in Nimba, school in Nimba, I get my one kid in Nimba. So I will start from Nimba, and moving forward, I will make a U-turn in other counties around Liberia. Because Nimba, as for Nimba, I know almost all of former president we have project in Nimba. Because the former superintendent, the county inspector, the entire leadership of Nimba County, I know them very well, and we just move around in the county. So as I decided to start from Nimba, but the 10th of January, I'm packing my tour again, but I'm not sure the county that I started from.
So have you done with Nimba now?
No, because I haven't gone we and Dolu yet.
Okay.
I haven't gone probably since the people probably were established as a town in Nimba. Probably I never get the take called that bridge at George Weah Bay, one of the historic bridge in probably district number 6. I haven't gone there. I haven't gone on the Tapetan to Toastan Road yet.
Okay. You intend to do that?
I'm doing all.
You're doing all.
I will do all.
So while doing that, in terms of security, do you have someone that accompany you, people from there to be along with you?
So, like for now, I'm in touch with the county, the party leadership in every county now. We can talk, and I have a team now where TD already will be moving. I have Omari Morris and Antonetta Ottidio will be moving around.
Okay.
And I decided to work with the former county leadership, which is the former superintendent,
okay,
the county inspector, because these people, they know every project.
They know every project
in their county.
Okay.
So I tell a podcast they content, I was appealing to them to please, because I don't know most of them, only few I know, to please contact me. And I want to know every project of former president we are. And when I don't want money from you, but just the project, I just want to know every project of former president we are, because they lie to stop. The brother keep lying. Like I admire the former president yesterday when he said, let them show any project they are initiated or they are going on the drawing board to discuss about. They are done nothing. So I will be in every counties. I will in my give you the content. I will in my give you, because my role here is that picking called JMB son. And I want to say this to the public. Anywhere you go, I will go there. I will go there. I not just go there to go stand. I will go there, in fact, citizens that living in that town or city or a community to come and express their feelings, to tell the people who started the project, who paid for the project or how the project started going. Because they lie. Imagine the brother went to LTA building and said that Boga be LTA building. Imagine the brother went to Noka building and said that Boga be Noka building. Imagine the brother went in Magibi County, Kakatan, to the school that Joy we have built and paid for. He said that Boga be. And I went there. I interviewed a guy. The guy said no. That Joy we are. But the only thing, Joy we are left power. The reason you see Boga there. They're going over the project, but Boga don't know how the money will pay for. Boga don't know any discussion about the project. So I keep getting inspired to do what I'm doing. Then you go down about my camera. I guess I'm a marker. I'm a mark. About a mark $25. Even today, I came from Waterza Market. I'm still looking for some, and I've just bought vest for Waterza Market, and I'm going and will be printing the vest because I'm serious about what I'm doing. I'm serious about what I'm doing because we'll be recognized. When I be there, we understand. And they tried the last time in Nimba. They tried to attack, but they are going to take you to the community tour because the people are angry right now. So if you just say for Unity Party you want to attack CDC, man, you on your own now. Except you attack CDC, man, on the highway. But once it is in community, the community tour will come outside. So I tell God, take it to the people of Wiggly. They screaming word at time
in Nimba.
They screaming word the king. And people say, oh, you just make up a story. How will I make a story when I tell you the thing I say support of Jeremiah Kwankum? If some one guy from Nimba call me, he say, my man, Jerry. I say, no, if it be Jerry, maybe that is supporter who are very illiterate, who think that Jerry is a demon going Nimba. Or someone talking to Jerry, they'll get angry or so on. So doing things in Nimba, they'll get angry. Can you imagine people that Jerry as a vice president? There is no project the Unity Party has carried on or initiated in Nimba. The only project Jerry can post or like a farm, self-benefit. The road from second part to look what to that job we are. But up to now, the guys then fail to go on that road again, to end the road. Yeah, even the city hall in Kanta, the city hall, look at that place that Joy we are left that city hall up to now. The people, the superintendent is using the state fund to be carrying police station, doing the one billion. But a city hall will be generating fund for the government. She don't complete the place because that Joy we are started. There's a hate the guys from the Unity Party have for Joy we are. And beside that, they Kanta to Toastan Road. That Joy we are again. They lying. I saw JB standing on the road. You see how Joy we are Boga Tony. No, I get a newspaper what Joy we are saying. You all funding for that road. That Joy we are reading some we're reading, we'll be doing our research every day. Josh we are is doing extremely well for the country. They lie saying or doing nothing, and the reason I stand up as a young man who believe in Joshua and believe in ideology, who know what Joshua meant this country for. That is reason I stood up. I said, but I want to be saying on the CDC party, I'm going to wait and break it down to go be saying on the new party. We have to change the style that thinking. The brother, they can be lying with videos. They be saying someone there, but be saying only be putting photo and posting way back record on Joshua or breaking ground. It's better someone go on the feed. That's why I stand up. I start moving on the feed, and it was interesting to know. My number I can put on the screen, somebody can take my number, they will pull that number private, cost my mind, say threatening statement, all kind of thing. The only thing I can say, if you feel that you may enough facing me, don't put your number private, call me on your direct number and call and say what you want to say. That's fine. But for me, I will not stop. People say, oh, they may afraid. No, I'm putting things in order because this time around, I don't want to go like the way I went there content. So I wish I buy my mark, a pretty vest for my team. A pretty vest today, the vest will be awesome. A pretty vest, a 14 hard because one of the major things that can give me hard time, that the basis of transportation.
Okay.
Yes, I want to be clear here.
So that's one of the challenges. That's one of the challenges.
That is major challenge.
The issue of transportation.
Yeah.
To moving you.
To move.
We will come to that. So you got a few more areas in Nimba to cover. As like you said, you try to deal with or work with former superintendent, former commissioners, across Nimba, and you have gotten their support.
Yeah.
Most of them agreed to work on
in Nimba, I get our support already.
So there are a few more projects you want to showcase in Nimba?
Yeah, few more projects.
So you're going across the 15 counties?
I'm going across, and this January 10th, I will not be starting in Nimba. I'll be starting in another county. Yeah.
Okay. Talk about it on Kings 88.5. Honorable Waymont Lee, my critic, he's here. He's the one showcasing projects of the CDC, and said Unity Party folks are giving wrong information, is here to demystify their lies. So when you go out there, like you are in Nimba is a vote-rich county. Is one of the county many people said, look, this was the county that brought Joe Walker as president. And you there showcasing, project of George Weah. When you go on the grounds of the project sites, when you see community dwellers, were you able to interact with some of them? If you did, what were their response? Seeing you coming to showcase projects that people were not talking about.
Oh, they can be so happy. They can say, but that they too were expecting for her to be doing. I was saying, my brother, where was you guys? I said, I'm in the picture, but decide to come in the picture now. But they can be very happy. Most of the people I can put my camera on, you can see how they can be expressing their happiness and how they can be expressing their feelings. And they are disappointed. Actually, they are disappointed.
They are disappointed?
Yes, actually.
They are disappointed in
on the Unity Party government.
On the Unity Party folks.
Even Unity Party, most of the projects I can go to some places that they don't want to call me. Say my people, they want to not be on the camera, but see the place here. Go to the place.
So
yes. Sometimes when you see my one standing in the camera talking, the person that can carry me there, like Unity Party person can carry me there.
Seriously?
Yeah, but they don't want to be.
The Unity Party folks carry you to the president. Joy project.
Yeah. Is it a Joy we are anything here?
Do you ask them why are you doing this?
They're like one people brother, I won't call him here. He told me clear. He said, my piggy, some all want to support the CDC now, but we're working. When we start to support the CDC, our job will be at risk. So what happened here is that we will carry places. The guy will give me $10 in her. He said $10, what $10 for a transportation. We will carry places. Even when can't play, I never mention about the boss that the former president gave to Khan School. I never mention about that boss because before the brother then needs to be suffering. Imagine. I never mention about that boss and I never mention about the Amule.
Which school?
Khan in Camplay, district number 3, Nimba County.
Okay.
The president gave boss to that school.
Former president we are now.
Yeah, former president we are.
Okay.
Yeah, but I can call Puaga president. That's the only president that I know of. Former president we are gave boss to Khan. Not only boss, then the theater, because the people laugh, people. That the reason saw I went to that theater. That theater, the current vice president Jeremiah Kun laughed. He said he was the one that built that theater. And there's the actual story, and anybody from the angle of Kun can say a lie. That theater, the ground program for that theater in 2020. At that time, the current vice president was supporting President Weah. He was supporting President Weah. So when you're supporting President Weah, and at that time, he was contesting on the CPB ticket to become senator. And that President Weah gave him the money, everything, the phone. So go down there and go bring ground for that hospital. I mean for that theater. That's the only way the people on that side will get more love for you. So that when he broke ground for that theater, when he broke ground for the theater, even the day that when the theater was completed, the day Jeremiah Kun was to dedicate that theater, he never dedicated on that day. He postponed the day because the former Minister of State, Nathaniel Farouk Magin, now Senator of Magibi County, he can attest to what I'm saying. He was not available. So Kun postponed it. He even went complete. He said the day was dedicated here. The Minister of State is not here. Because I wanted for him to be here because I didn't want to build it. They only used me because they wanted for me to become senator of Nimba County.
He couldn't.
He Jeremiah Kman, that video, I will look for that video and all. I will look for that video. I will show you the picture where you see the former statutory superintendent or where you see CDC beret Where right behind Jeremiah Kun, you're standing there. Yeah, you're standing there. But like the day they were dedicating that theater. At the same time, former president, we are even send Amu there for that same theater. The theater that clean during the 2023 election. He said he didn't want to build it. And even in Bam, I never even show about the electricity in Bam. I seen him running around camera say Paga Kevin Coral. No, I never even show about the electricity in Bam. George, we can remember when former president, we have entered Bam Center at our battleground, man. Our beyond George, we were there. When the people complain to former president, we are on 3 things. 1, they said they need current. Bam as a city is very dark. 2, they said former president, we have to renovate the Bam High School. 3, they said the training, most of them can come from 5 places, you know, that side is an interior. So they need bus to carry the training to school. And former president, we have live for everything to the promises. Immediately, former president, we have told and Floss at Thomas, the JEP guy, say Floss Thomas, we need Korea immediately. Bam, that former president, we are. Sonny. And I will talk about the women's center that former president we are big in District 7. It's very big and large in District 7. I will talk about it in Bankway. I will go there, you to go live to that place in Bankway. I will talk about it. I will talk about the federal roads that former president we are great all around District number 5 and 4. What today you see the road there, Kota or to that Thursday road, but it's very smooth, it's pliable. I don't talk about that. When it comes to Nimba, I know most of former president we have project in Nimba. I know most of it. So nobody can brag about anything in Nimba. What you see, I start with Nimba.
So it's numerous. The projects are many in Nimba.
Too many projects. President, with the exception of maybe Mosorado County, no county former president we have did development in equal to Nimba County. I seen them put the screen there. They say they talk about screen there. The first ever screen there to enter Ganta City, Nimba County, the former president we are. The first ever screen led to enter Ganta City, Nimba County, the former president we are. That he don't want it. So nobody can come lie to me with more Lima credit. And just stop there. With former president we are laid that road, that quota road from Ganta to Sunny Kore. The people they set them up at 10, complain that from the main road to go to the administrative building, the road is bad. Former president we lay that road there. The road are going to the hospital is bad. He lay that road there. And he relocate the G. Derry Harry Hospital, and now that 3 building that I show, they are coming to pay additional 2 building. So that 5 building they putting down for that new hospital in Sunny Kore. Everything part of the project. So for Nimba, I know Nimba good. I know the project that president we are going to take in Nimba good.
And the thing there, while you are there in Nimba, you've gotten the support of the locals. So people willing, they say, Fambo, me have one, Bakasa, I want to show you the thing what Joria do. So they carry you there.
As I eat 10 you have one guy, or you know the party man. 10 US in some picking. You really doing well. That they we're spending for every minute to do it, not even doing it. You really doing well. Hold it 10 for transportation.
Pay your way, and you pay.
Yes.
Pay your way.
Pay my way.
This is what your people supposed to have done.
Yes.
And you are doing now.
Yes. You pay my way upon God. Give me 10. Say my man, hold it 10 you move around. They think we're spending for every minute to do every minute not doing it. Yeah. So to tell you how you get courage. You even embracing me, encouraging me to keep it on. But he said, don't come and need, don't never put a nose that me talking, or let me tell you any other thing, or let me helping you.
I saw you one of the place in Nimba. It was a hospital, but you were outside the fence, and you were showing somewhere, but you said you couldn't go in the fence.
Yeah.
But you was pointing. Where was that place? It was a hospital.
Yeah, like the theater in Sunny.
That was the theater. You was pointing the theater.
Yeah. So they can't allow me to go there. Or let me say this. Everywhere you see me standing in front of the building, I will not be able to enter because they will not give me access. It's look at it, and I will go playing. For the first time in the history of playing for road to enter in playing. I mean, that robot electricity to enter playing that job we are. when I get high school, they train to leave when they go Ganta to go to school from 10th grade to 12th grade. Joe, we have made sure in people high school in Spain. Let anybody coming from Spain. That Joe, we are carrying current in Spain. Let anybody coming from Spain. Joe, we are also created a role for Spain to go to another town. I just forgot about the town here in district number 8. The market day is Wednesday. Joe, we also created that role. Joe, we did a lot of things in Nimba. The Popo Housing Unit, I built all that money. And even the Jackson Fiato Hospital in Tapetan City. Joe, we was the one that carried, said it, and they said, diagnosing machine there. I sat down with his former superintendent. He gave me lists of all these things. I saw it. And sometimes we used to go there because I used to be behind it. We used to go there. All the things we used to be seeing it. All the things we used to be seeing it. We know. So nobody will come and lie to me. We won't leave my credit about any other thing. Because I know almost everything about former president. We are in Nimba. Development and get the hospital. He say it was for government doing job. We are when he become vice president. He take the hospital for Kun Hospital is the most expensive hospital in Nimba County. Nana. E&J Hospital. Anybody tell me that lie? E&J Hospital is the most expensive hospital. And not just that, not just president. We honor president. We have leadership. They also put quota for FPSC. For FPSC, Bapa, straight FPMC. For FPSC, Bapa, straight FPSC. That's what former president we can do. This is a reason so us say, but then this man, he want to see better thing for our country in Nimba. We'll not be ungrateful. We'll stick behind him until what's so happy will happen.
So many Nimbanians appreciate what George we have done for their county. That is why they try to facilitate your movement in Nimba and show you places that George we are handmark is.
Yes, people, I can tell you for free. Even I don't want to call some places name, right? Even some people currently working in government, in the United Party government, in Nimba County, local leadership. Says our in Nimba, we to be together, we lecture, kind of DM, whole day they say my picking. They tell us that hearing from Google at 2029, 2028.
You know about the folks. Is that because they're in the government, so they say they don't want to talk?
They say they're doing nothing. They say my picking, but any information we get in Nimba County, we'll be using you now to fire. I say, don't worry, just get it, give me, I will fire. I tell you seriously, I'm telling you. So, I for Nimba, I want nothing happen. I time poster calling me. Oh, I say, don't worry, I'm Nimba. I'm a country here. Nothing can happen.
No, because I remember an incident where you got somewhere and I saw the motorcyclist.
Yeah.
And somebody said they didn't know that you were there to do. So they went there to also rescue. I saw some few back motorcyclists going on your side to defend you.
Yeah.
What was the incident? What was it?
So, at that time, I was on a Sunday. I was on my way going bound to go to another video. So on our way, 4 motorbike without know nothing. 4 motorbike men that come 2 cars from us. I and my friend Daniel down. When the motorbike cars from us, that we don't know what's going on. The guy get up on the back, he recognized my face. He said, my man, so that he can be talking about our Senate, our vice president, he be cursing our vice president. I said, but what you saying? What you say? I don't know what you're talking about. He said, like you. And like you had a picture here. I think I got to stop. I don't know what my friend are you recording? Because my friend who left on the side. I don't know what because when you're recording, I'm gonna tell you to do a proper recording for people to see the action and whatsoever. But he was like afraid too. Mm-hmm. So that how we started having a conversation. The time people came around and 2 other guys came around, they settled the thing. And we left. I posted on my page. I say the attack by the vice president of my life is getting dangerous on the daily basis. It's growing. Coming, people into kind of my inbox. After this show, I'll show you the message some people can send me. 13 message, we get a picture of my picking. We'll do that to you. So my only thing I can tell you, don't come spiritual, just come physical.
In this case, you spoke about the issue about transportation. Security is paramount as you embark on such an initiative. Many will say your security is important.
Yes.
Do you intend to have few supporters of the CDC, in Nimba there to facilitate your movement?
Yeah, so
it's not just about you moving around that it is your terrain, but to have few of them to say, you know, you need to be protected because you could be attacked.
So the reason I've Nimba, too many people are waiting to join me in the process. Yeah, too many people are waiting. But like I said, this time around, when I leave from the other county, like time I will enter in Nimba because I want to go in other counties. So like the reason I said I need the party leadership in every country to work with.
To work with you.
Yeah.
So that when you're there, they will know you there.
Yeah. Because the way I will be staying to is also important for me to go a suitable area to stay, because I can risk myself. Meaning because when I go, like for instance, I go Magibi, Bon County, Grand Chile, where to stay.
Where to stay.
Because I don't know nobody on that side. I get my father there, my uncle, my friends, everybody. I get anywhere I want to sleep, I can sleep there. Yeah. But as for the other counties, I don't know nobody there. Yeah, I don't know nobody there. So where to go and stay? So the reason I said I want to work with the party leadership in every county.
In every county.
Yeah.
And also you want to work with the former superintendent of those counties.
Like in Bon County, the former leadership for the former local government leadership called me and we spoke, and the new project to me. I told them no problem. I'll be in Bon County very soon. I'll be in Bon County and we'll work together. And like in Grand Chile too, the former leadership called me too. The former county leadership called me. I told them the same thing. In Maryland, it happened. So that only 3 counties, I get clear showing of suitable stay in place, which is and also in bombing the current leadership for the party, they call me to spoke. Yeah, so
okay.
And they even tell me about project about job we are in Bombing County too.
So you are getting support from across the country.
Yes. So January 10 I will be starting my process.
January
10
2026.
Yeah.
So your project might be ongoing. Your showcasing of projects of George Weah might be going before George Weah embark on his nationwide tour. Talk about it on Kings 88.5. Honorable Waymond Lee, my critic, is our guest this morning, and we talking about his campaign, to showcase projects of the former Coalition for Democratic Change under George Weah across the country, starting with Nimba County. He said, look, Nimba is a vote-rich county, and there is no county across Liberia that the CDC government had more projects as compared to Nimba County. He said projects are various, numerous of them in Nimba County. He's here with us. Transportation is cardinal. Place to stay is cardinal. And those are 2 things we will do for him. And we will put our houses together. And probably you will have a next visit before we clamor 2025. And when Lee is coming on that day, of course, we've come into right around the area of transportation, the area of housing, so that he has a place to be. What he's putting is very risky, but I can assure you, you will start to buckle up maybe the last day, which is going to be the 31st. Is it 31st? The last day in December.
Yeah.
Then we'll have women coming back, that we are coming out to support his initiative in preparation for his trip. How do you feel, lead, taking up such an initiative? How do you feel when there were former officials of the CDC government that serve in those capacities, that know where those projects are located? They are not doing it. And it's United Partisan will tell you in Nimba, hold $10, my son, what you are doing. This is what the seditions, those officials should have done. They are not doing it, you are doing it. We want to, appreciate you. How do you feel doing it when they were to do it and you are doing it?
So people, first I feel happy working for George Weah.
Okay.
The bigger happiness in my life is to work for George Weah. Nothing else. I just want to work for George Weah. I just want to make for people to erase that perception that George Weah does not love Liberia. Because for what job I was in Ghana. Let me explain the story. My mom can tell story. I was in Ghana on the refugee camp with job where I went there. I benefited from job where I gift in Ghana before. So what job we start doing for me, I will never forget about it till I die.
So you don't care whether official went there or not. You are going there to do it.
I will do it. I will do it because I'm working for them. I'm working for job we are.
And the Liberian people.
In the Liberian people.
You want to convince Liberians?
First thing, they are already convinced of people. Unlike you, that Nimba can't you can see. You don't look at that Facebook thing. You don't look at people carrying money and wasting it. If you are a journalist, if you want to get proper information, you carry a microphone in Nimba. You go do an interview. I see the man having meeting with business people. You go to interview business people. You know that's sure that thing that update they doing. Just a recent, somebody last month, the vice president carry 2 container for Muro by Nimba Kante. All that thing he's spending the money to any the people they are one. Nimba Kante people say the voted Unity Party government more than Lofa Kante, but Lofa Kante get more job than them. 2. Nimba Kante people say the voted Unity Party government more than Lofa Kante, but Lofa Kante get more development than them. 3. Nimba Kante people say the voted Unity Party government more than Unity Party, but when they want to take over any job, like Nimba Kante people they can go take over any job. So you see, so the poor looking at them and Lofa, the poor are comparing them and Lofa. That the real thing are happening here. The poor said, and let me tell you, I will also be in Kumahu. A guy called me yesterday, and my team in Nimba, we are ready to move there. We have a 15 ready to move in there. Kun lie to the people that are up to now. The people who one of the dangerous way like brother, they go that leading to go to Kuma.
The vice president,
that man finish in district number 4, Virginia district 4 and district 2. The way man finish, Kun is unable to grade that rule. 2, Kun lie about being setting and town hall there up to now going to 3 years now. Kun can't even go there to say you want to wait. So we'll be there to interview people. I know people say I lying, people say this, people say that, but if I go there, you go there yourself. You go interview people. You're the journalist. You go there, you go interview people. In Kuma, so where I play, go there, interview people. The people will express that dissatisfaction about that song.
So the Nimbanians are not happy.
They are not happy.
Especially try to wait between Nimba and Lofa, looking at their counter, then a vote rich country.
Yes.
And they gave the seat to Joe Bwaka because their son Prince Johnson brought Bwaka.
Yes.
And brought their son Jeremiah Kun. So they expected more.
They expected more.
So some of the things you talk about, they would take more joy again, Nimba, nothing small. So Nimbani are not happy. That's what they said to you.
Seriously, I'm joking here. Serious, because anytime I go Nimba, I can just sit down with my phone. I be no. Anytime I leave on Mother, I go Nimba, I can be with people. I can be with different people in different categories. Even one of God, the guy say, my man, they think they be doing on project. Not only project will be showing. Can some other suffer beyond Jeremiah will go against Joe where you can pour on the camera on here, we setting out market and I'm buying. You know the party minute, they be begging me. I said, no, they won't. I'm ready for the 1 year. I'm ready for the 1. But if I come in by Nimba, can they will do an interview? We'll do an interview, marketeers in Nimba, in Ganta, for them to see it. I see people saying, oh, the president paying no market in Cycle Pay. That place down there, Ellen Johnson selling build that market and Musa Hassan Benedict try to renovate the place. Not Joseph Bwaga project. Not Joseph Bwaga got nothing tangible in Nimba, people.
But that boy can be there. That boy who always showing projects. And
he can be, the brother fighting to get a living. So you always be there. Reason you see Jarine Pia, Mo Ali, everybody can be paying him money, giving him money. So like reason I stood up. I said, but then I will be up. I'll be cantoring him now. Anywhere you go, I will go there and do the scene. And the most interesting thing, they are getting angry. Actually, they are getting angry what I'm doing. I really can see someone will be doing whatever things. They are getting angry because there is no way. If you notice him now, he's slowing down small. He follow me. He can follow me on the daily basis. He like everything I can do. that picking, he let everything I can do in front of me because you already know that somebody already started countering you. So before you go anywhere now, you will notice it. Before you go anywhere now, he will do a background investigation before you go anywhere. He will not just get up stupid way, go show project and for then the end of the day when I go there, he will make shame. Yeah. So
he's dropping
pay small and the real thing start here. One start going to project and that brother is set go on stay on it. You see it. You say, oh, but then they begin. And for me, the energy I gave of working for the library people in Boyweah, it pass 100%. I get more energy to work for library people because I believe that library does not deserve what we are going through. The country called library and deserve what we are going through today. Librarians are suffering. Librarians are going through a lot because of lust and envy and hate because of one person. You say you hate Boyweah and the reason. So everywhere they go, even when you go stay on current, I will go there. That place they go in Broadway, they say the Sunny. I will go there. I will interview people. People will tell you who take current District 17. People will tell you it. People will tell you who carry current to District 17. People will tell you how Paul started plenty in District 17. They will tell you all these things. So I won't facilitate. Don't worry anymore. I here for you. Librarians, don't worry. I here now. I here to work for the librarian people and Boyweah and the CDC. We will continue to expose them because they brother, we not expose them, they will continue lying. They feel certified. Like I want to say this to every government officials, former government official, every ministry and agency you work to, and you know about any other project that any current minister or director undertaking and lying about, I beg you, please reach out in my DM. My name is Honorable Whitman Lee McCray on my Facebook name, and you see CDC logo on my profile. On my profile, the next one maybe you want go again on my profile. When you go again, you see Boyweah photo there. Yeah, and my call photo that Boyweah I Nito that Joel Taylor that did it on my call page.
Talk about it on Kings 88.5 on the last day in the month of December, the last day in this month as we climb out this year, Whitman will be here. That's officially the launch and the fundraiser for the Democratic movement. So that day you will support his movement. His movement is to showcase Boyweah projects all across the country in the last 6 years of his administration, demystifying the lies and fallacies of the Unity Party. So the last day in this month, he's going to be here on the show. And that's going to be official launch of his movement, the Democratic movement. And then we're going to do the fundraiser for him. We will use his mobile money number. You will make the contribution there to his number so that he would have to. One of the things he spoke about was transportation. So most of the time, he talked with me most of the time. He would interact with me most of the time. He would tell me, "Big brother, we got to do this, we got to do that." So we always gave him the encouragement. So transportation is cardinal. His security is important. Where he's going to lodge is important. Those three things: his transportation, feeding, also security. They are important. So we want to do that. We want to do that. That will be on the last day. That will be Wednesday. So Wednesday, my creator will be here with me. So that on the day when he's about to kick up, he will not be worried. He will not be stressed up. What he's doing, look, let me be honest with you. Some of the guys that were with Boyweah are supposed to do what this boy doing. What he's doing today, some of the guys that benefited from Boyweah, that serve in lucrative position, they should be the one to showcase because they know the area, they know the name of the project, they know when it started, they know how it started, they know the location. They should be the one to do what this boy is doing. But nevertheless, he said, I'm doing it for Boyweah and I'm doing it for Liberia because he come with this mindset for Liberia. It's not just for Boyweah, for Liberia. So that the ordinary people will know that what the United Party folks are running with are the very thing that they criticized Boyweah for 6 years ago. It is that thing that they want to steal glory for. He said, You can't steal glory for what you criticized 6 years. You want to claim glory? No, I'm coming to tell the people this thing is not the Unity Party making. It was never initiated by them. They were not the one that. So George Weah is the one that do it. That his mission. That's just a simple mission to educate the ordinary people and say, look, they're picking and passing around. Say, Akazimo, developmental Kalagolo, he won't go there and also change it and say that Lizigo and gave the real story. So with this initiative, what we do, seditions, reactions, support us, listen to the story. You know the party folks in Nimba getting $10. Say, I appreciate you for what you're doing. So we're supporting. You were supporting. You were supporting. That's what we do. We're supporting. On that last day, of course, his movement will be launched. The fundraiser will be done for him. Let's open the telephone lines and take your interactions on 077-223-9933, 0886-304497. Stay the WhatsApp line plus 231-886-304497. The women line 0777-980-375. At the numbers to call, 1 minute each. And let's hear you right here on Kings 88.5. Talk about it. Honorable Waymont Lima, picking by him, be position very soon. Let's say you be Dr. Waymont. We gain all the time. Let's take good morning. Good morning.
Hello.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Yeah, let's hear you.
Thank you, my son. Thank you so much. We want to take a party, my brother. Nobody should get you food to eat. Nobody get you water extra to drink. Nobody call you on a side or call you kind of me. So don't do it. Don't go there. You want. You don't know what's going on. About us, they already know that they say this and that. Already do our job there. It means nothing. But the I'm telling you what in my heart, my son. God will protect you. People will help you. People will you, and you go not go on back, and you go anywhere anybody call you. Don't go there on your own. Do not pour water for anybody whether certify you and protect yourself. God will protect you.
Okay.
So that my own advice will give you.
Thank you so much. Good morning.
Good morning, brother. Is it Boyweah Sieh?
Yeah, let's hear you, Chief.
Good morning, Honorable McCarthy. My name is Dennis Sherry. I joined you from Broadview, District of Sounding. Honorable, one of your other followers. You see, thank you for your effort. These are the work that we're expecting from the former government officials of CDC. They supposed to be doing now, but all of them they have go in their share. They sit it down quietly. What they're supposed to do to the Liberian people to know the project that we are going to take. We are own project. Supposed to show it to the people. But our information minister back then, they were not really doing justice to the Liberian people. Absolutely. You see Tomo Fala today, you see Sir Joseph. What they're supposed to do for the Liberian people, they are scared away. Today they are supporting the regime. But you shouldn't feel there. Our prayers is with you. You know, there are so many projects that there is no country within Mama Liberia that we are project is not there. There is no country, my brother. Your support will support you morally, financially. Thank you very much.
Thank you so kindly. One more day. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, brother. How are you doing?
I'm okay. Let's hear you.
I'm calling from the Kwasi community. I'm Joseph Bokai's grandmother. Are you listening to me?
You say you who, mother?
Joseph Bokai's grandmother.
Okay.
This is my first time to call on your show, but I've been monitoring it from 2022 election time to this time.
Okay.
I'm a minister of the gospel and I'm an evangelist also. Yeah. I really grateful to God and I'm thankful to God for you picking me up this morning and allowing me to take part on your show. You know, there is a reason God to George Weah. There is a reason God brought George Weah in this country. For many in the past, they did not listen to our advices. That's why I'm going this way. You know, myself, my brother said that I'm not a physician, and my husband is a physician.
Okay.
Yeah, my husband is a physician, 100% physician. Many times, all that even listen to me, my old young finance street, they know me well. I told people, But sometimes when it's to get angry with my husband, sometimes when my husband listening to radio, I will go and call the people in here, sometimes I hear people in here, what the judge we are meant to do for you. Every time you get behind the judge, we are meant, what wrong with you? Sometimes I will be blasting him. But brother, unfortunately, one time before the election, I told one good way to go. I said, God, I want you to show me the rightful leader for this country. When I went to there, my revelation always comes between 4 and 5. But then I saw Joseph Walker and George Bia. I'm telling you, latest story ever is my witness. George Bia was running, but then Joseph Walker was way behind George Bia. Two of them were running towards the mountain. There is a very tall mountain that I saw. I have never seen that mountain there. In my 40, I've never seen that mountain before. So we are all that mountain there are ladder only. And claim he stood to the peak of the mountain. The thing looked the color. There's only one they can see the color even on the street. That's stable place. But then was to the peak of the mountain, but then so we are went and stood inside that place. When you stood in it, but then like almost like I don't know, the multitude of human beings, they were uncountable. Everybody was just standing looking up to the mountain, looking at us. But then the voice said to me, there is the leader. The voice said to me, hello? Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
Then the voice said to me, there is the leader. But that boy, when it came to me, it was almost like a tunnel. I don't conflict. They were preaching 4 and 5. I picked up my Bible. I went out to go preach. I finished preaching. I got to preaching. I came back. But then it began to trouble me. My brother from that day to this day, people that listening to me, that know me, that listen to me, I share that revelation with you. It was not easy. From that day to this day, my brother, George, you have basically entered in my heart more than ever before. Even my heart that listening in, the lesson that walking come my heart, is to say I have the power to teach their hands, to him up in here or their brain, to him up brain. For them to vote for George, we are going to say now I was going to do it. George, we have basically in my heart more than ever before. So I encourage other people, the sedition, even other people that are not in favor of George, we are encouraging them that put it on the now that is coming. Let them go and put the George here. So thank you this morning for taking my call. That's why I just call to tell you people, so we are a leader and inclusive of God.
Thank you, Mother.
Thank you this morning. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Sorry, I have to take out to explain that. Someone said, it was important for us to say that. Good morning.
Yeah, thank you very much. Good morning, Esha Boyweah Sieh.
Yeah, that's you too.
Thank you. Esha, I'm Spencer Mohammed, and I call from a pro corner, down Coast Spoon Hill, Winter Community. Ambassador Makasi, I want to commend you. Makasi, as Spencer Mohammed, I was born and grew up in Secretary. From Ganta to Secretary is 39 kilometers of road. Hey, Makasi, I know how our parents suffer in Man. How they suffer in Toglewi. How they suffer in Kwapa. Later at the time in February and Yasno. I knew what my parents went through. But it was President Weah that put road today for Ganda to Secretary is plausible today. Makati, get my back. And I want to encourage you, when you go to Nimba, try to reach my friends like Maurice Bonigbe, who campaign for Unity Party. Try to get to him. Try to get to my man, to the ground. Try to get to him, you'll get more stories. These guys, they are treated dejected and neglected by the day. Makate, you get my back. Thank you very much. Let's fight so that we can see the face of Nimba County change come 2029. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Chief.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning. Boyweah Sieh, good morning to Andrew Monte, your guest or your panel. Good morning to you.
Yeah, my son, good morning.
Compliment of the ship.
Yeah, same to you, man.
Are you particularly picking Joseph Baka family and calling for running car? You know, let me commend you for the topic. I heard my brother say the people of Nimba County start with the Unity Party amen for going to Israel. How will you say the Nimba people there with the Unity Party and Unity Party in the party had 3 different by election in Nimba County? The CDC that you say lost by you're not going to put what can it end up by election?
But it's a by election. Chief,
I come in.
Chief,
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He went Nimba County to showcase Boyweah project. Is there any project in Nimba that Unity Party or not?
He said the Nimba not love the Unity Party. So I'm telling him how the Nimba love the Unity Party when he let them young client. I tell you how the Nimba love the Unity Party when the Unity Party supported Samuel Koga. I tell you how the Nimba love the Unity Party. When the Unity Party support the newly represented edition number 5. So the man will not kind of really tell you, oh, the Nimba people.
So why the Nimba people love Unity Party for?
For example, now get to the superintendent compound in South You myself we see what the superintendent is doing in that particular area.
Why is he doing that? Share with us, my son.
I just said to you, the superintendent company is already good at superintendent company. It was 50 you just show a different in Labrador. The superintendent company said, oh, yeah, Israel. So the government is working and the road is talking about Israel. I always said this. Every government, every president, you get President Baka the next 10 to 20 years, you cannot start all the projects and finish all the projects. No way. Even to let you around the project, you let project behind. Every president will project behind.
Share with all the project, your Unity Party project in Nimba.
Okay, let's see. First of all, Unity Party, the government is not only about Nimba. The government is
no, I said Nimba County.
I said to you. I said the road on Israel. He is saying that, but you know, according to he said the role of former president, we asked that because former president, we asked that Joseph Baga should be there. We said no. We said you continue because it's for the Nigerian people.
We will.
My man, you know the thing. I can give me a time, my son. Now, Jack gave me the rule.
You know, nothing going on in Nimba.
My credit is showcasing projects in Nimba, and he's saying Nimba are not happy because they gave Joe Baga the presidency, and Baga favor Lofa over them. And in fact, they are not seeing development. All the things that happened in Nimba came as a result of George Weah administration. So he went there to showcase them. Because JMB got somebody who passing around claiming project that they criticized 6 years ago. He's saying, no, you can't claim the thing you criticized. So I will tell the people. Let's take some calls. Good morning.
Good morning.
Let's hear you.
Yeah, thank you very much for the show. You talking to my name is there. How it is? My name is Abraham Juma. I come from Crystal Police. Thank you for the show this morning. Thank you to my brother. I think Boyweah Sieh, you are witness. I call you for a similar thing before that. I was doing all the project for Boyweah to counteract the lies of the bad people.
Yeah,
so I'm very grateful that I can hear my brother in studio and talking about the thing that I was thinking about, and he's doing it now. My brother, thank you very much. Let's give you strength and give you long life and give you all the ideas to do these things because it is a good thing that we can do. For the CDC, people that please try to do something. The professor of CDC is very weak. That was one of the reasons that led to the defeat of CDC going to the city. So we beg people when they make out for information, please give us ask for if we are saying the same Andrew and all of even Alpha Joe office, I ask them to help them to do that. I even spend some money to get some of the information, the person that dealing with, the person is not here in out of the country, and we're not able to bring them out. Thank you, and I'll be willing to give you support, and I can get a copy for you in any time. So I'm willing to support you because and then you are already carrying it on. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank
you, Chief. I got someone to WhatsApp now. I'm still keeping them patient. Good morning. Who that the person here is here? Okay. This is Andrews. Good morning.
Good morning, Israel.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Lee. Thank you. I'm Mimi Andrew, calling from Grand County. I keep following you, and I know what you can do. And comes the 28th out of the 28th or the 29th when you're launching, we all will be there to buttress your effort. Grenada County is yours. Come and enjoy yourself. We'll show you whatsoever we have done for Grenada County. Thank you so much.
Okay, so I will give you his number. I got his number here.
Okay.
Okay, thank you so much, Andrew. Okay, so let me talk to this person on the line here. Welcome, Chief.
Wish all of us happy and prosperous new year. Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah. You getting me now, Israel?
Yeah.
Yeah, Israel, I just want to thank Wilmon, a very big thank you. I've been giving him some on-ground support. He doesn't know me, but we've been doing some little on-ground support to him. And he's doing a very good job. No, Israel, this government can lie. These guys, these guys, they are psychopathic and pathological liars. These guys, they are and the whole thing is that the whole world know, even international community know that this government can lie. Until to the extent that, see what happened to them the last time when they want to open a school in Nimba County. I think Nimba or Bon County. It was a Yobe commission that had to come out and tell us that no, the project started doing Georgia time. They didn't want to acknowledge Georgia in everything. That's the problem I get with them. When UNIPA was in power, when they did something, when Georgia acknowledged it. Georgia talking about Manasali. Name the minister coming in honor Manasali. Name the diocese assembly honor Manasali. So we have recognized Manasali and our government. But for them, the guys are so heartless to the extent that they don't want to acknowledge anything. But the whole world know that these guys are pathological liars. They put in the community, in the community are talking there. They know the government can lie. Things that they did not start, things that they did not do, they are claiming. I want to tell my credit, thank you. We were supporting everywhere. Let me go and make sure that and showcase the project that the CDC government started and left and they try to and they're trying to complete it, but they want to downplay. See what happened to the ministerial complex, they overpass. They are claiming that it's a Joseph Boga project. Joseph Boga ever started any project in the country? They think the people are stupid. I wouldn't, this guy, they just figure out the lies they use to come to power. They keep doing this and the fake information they use to come to power, they will continue. But then they can't wait. Baka will be defeated from outside, inside. Now inside, that's why they're inside there, they're wasting their time. But from outside, they will defeat Baka. The sanctions are coming. All the bad things they're doing, they will start defeating them before 2029. Because they lie too much, man. They think you're ready. So when they see the thing, they think you're ready so hard. They can lie. And they put in a line, and that's some of people there. They Jeremy Pia, they Daniel Sando. There are big people there. They everyone are lying. They think you're ready, when people say lie, it can be too bad. Especially when old men lie. It can be too bad. Yes, it's right. Okay. When old men lie, it can be too bad. Especially you lie again. I think you're ready. Some of us will listen to the radio, but we'll just keep quiet and watch them. But I know you need the power, you need the party. We will not win election in this country again. Because the people know we are in the communities. They are coming to us and telling us that the government can lie. The people saying it. Like brand people, the Ghanaians. The Ghanaians, when they want to do that thing, they don't talk plenty. When the Ghanaians, hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, when the Ghanaians are ready to kill running for power, they didn't make noise. They were quiet. 1996, it was the time the Ghanaians voted Jerry John running all of power because he was doing some funny thing there. They had that man looking. That man, I know they will not know. Even 7-7, we know some of them, they are talking there. They say, man, the government, once you talk about CDC, they will target you. So the project quiet. The party will be defeated in the first round. Watch it. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Sean. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's one of the. Thank you so much. Let me squeeze this person this side. Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Yes, morning.
Yeah, let's hear you, Chief.
This is Abraham P. I'm live on the show.
You live over Baba.
Okay, this is the voice of Abraham P. Brown. I'm calling from district number 6, Moswell County.
Okay.
First of all, I want to say thanks to my comrade studio there, Lead Macaulay, for his brilliant work he is doing. This guy came to power to steal, kill, and destroy. Because if you look at some of these things President Weah did, which President Weah initiated those projects, those guys criticized almost everything. But today, they are living on the lectures of President George Manneh Weah. If you listen to President Parker in some of his speeches, he said that United Party was built on the foundation of CDC. So that is a clear manifestation that all of those initiated projects, even the overhead bridge today, that President Weah initiated a project, but it never materialized. So Braga is enjoying the heritage. Those guys are reincarnated and unrepentant criminals. They will continue to drink down in the class of integrity. But we can show them. We will come out in our number. We'll join our brother Lee very soon. By Wednesday, we'll start on a process to engage in some of the country as a team to spare, because most of these people, they are not aware of those projects President Weah initiated. Today, if you look at most of the projects here around, it was true President Weah that we have what we call our maritime office today. First in the history of Liberia, we were spending over $180,000 to run maritime. Those guys don't have the ideas. Those guys don't have the fresh knowledge. It was true President Weah instrumentality that we have maritime today. So these things will continue to happen. That is why we need to form what we call the Weahification of Liberia. The Weahification of Liberia, wherein every other president will come will live on the legacy of President Weah. Because President Weah the new President Weah is a march. The new President Weah is a picture of true nationalism. So President Weah will come back to it now. So I want to encourage all those citizens who were disenchanted to come back on the phone so we can start the fight. CDC come back to it now. Thank you very much.
Thank you so kindly. Thank you. Let me take somebody from the diaspora quickly. Then we'll come back Liberia. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Boyweah Sieh, and to our Liberian people, and to my young brother, women. Look, it's good that you're doing this thing. You are not one of the ungrateful one, to George Weah. The little help he showed you, and you're not doing it for George Weah. You are doing it for the nation, the future of Liberia. Then George Weah comes second. But brother, we don't need to talk too much. But for me, like the data process of you getting data and things, rest assured, you don't have to spend money on that. When the time comes, you'll have enough data. You can use it as much as you want. We will make sure we provide data for you to go in and around Liberia, wherever you want to go. So thank you, kudos to you for the hard work that you are doing, showcasing what the president did during his administration. Because we know these guys just came to lie. Lie is their thing. Their president, nothing good he had to show for, but is to lie on everything. I'm saying, people, can you imagine your daily role? You have nothing. Who built a house, there is no roof, then you put current. What start a foundation and then you put a roof over the building? Who does that? The road is not finished, then you're showcasing light. It's just crazy. These people are desperate to just do anything. But look, thank God for the work that you are doing, and let God bless you. Let God strengthen you. Yeah. Don't give up. Keep doing the work for the Liberian people. Thank you very much. God bless you, brother.
Thank you. Okay. Take this person. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Boyweah Sieh. This is one of the tower member of the Civil Rights Movement.
Let's hear you.
I'm a citizen of Liberia, and I need really commend my brother. I've been following on the show. All we went on the show. For me, I'm a civil society organization, but I'm a Boyweah Sieh. Let me be friend today. I asked from Grand Kimmo County to our district, and this is my number. You can give. We'll have a off-air discussion. If you want to go Grand Kimmo County, we can give him free lunch in Grand Kimmo County. Let me say this, because now we are coming to the presidency. It's a blessing to the Liberian people, because the eyes were closed on our development. They will cut a part two and waste the Liberian taxpayer money. We are benefit. But today, President John, we are in the executive, but he wanted President Joseph Nimba see on the fire to deliver. So what they are doing, they will start work. Can you imagine the people that are being rolled in the heart of the city? For various people to look into 8 months, they are there. But they are still in their mother, they will pay the royal from most of the country to Great Kimmo Country. How that be in 4 years? You know, it's already in 2 years. So for me, for Nimba country, they my brothers that are coming coming from Nimba County and unveiling also more information to the board. You not be fair. And one thing I will tell you clear, or not me if you are doing the kind of tactical work for many person just man we are that have that deal and even the billions. Today, when they become president of Liberia, there was no demarcation between Liberia and Tunisia. Today, United Party are demarcated the Liberian people, United Party and Nigerians. As long as United Party policy, you not need to talk to any other Nigerians. So, my brother, Nimba County is one of the most big counties.
Thank you.
What you're doing is a great thing that you are doing.
Thank you, Chief. Good morning. I'm just out of time now.
Good morning, Mr. Chair.
Yeah, let's hear you quickly.
Yeah, let me quickly say good morning to your studio guests and kudos to him and the Liberian people as well. This is Francio Ebenezer Weston. We are one of Liberia's legitimate owners that join you from Central Virginia. This was a purposeful call to demystify the rumors or the lies and innuendos that were being vomited via this platform by one of your callers, claiming that Nimba are certified. If Nimba are certified, Prince Joseph wouldn't have he only dying there and complaining of the government being very mean. If Prince Joseph, if Nimba are certified, the current senator that replaced Prince Joseph wouldn't be complaining on the current how do you call it, state mayor or how you call it, the one in India, superintendent, make appropriating the council fund for her personal use. If Nimba are certified, the Nimba who be all around here languishing without jobs today. Nimba are people who are always noted for enumerating the amount of benefit that they receive from government. Why are the benefits that Nimba can right now? And Ezra, I like the fact that you put it that if the government was smart enough, that project they throw away in the forest, they would have taken it to Nimba. But they didn't do that because they are blinded by selfishness, greed, and criminality. They wanted to hire for Liberian people. But all of a sudden, it comes to the public glare. They don't shouldn't fool anybody around here. Nimba are grieving. The people who brought the government to power, they are now spending more than spectators. They are outside the scenes, in fact. They are not getting anything.
Okay.
How can you tell that Nimba are satisfied? They are waiting at 2029. Look, my brother, even before the election at the airport and the border will start to melt because people will not leave this country. They will not go with impunity. We will make sure they account for what they are doing to us. Yeah. Thank you, man.
Thank you, Snazio. Thank you so kindly. Talk about it on Kings, like take the women line. Good morning. Let's hear you.
Yeah, good morning, Israel.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, the two of back calling for Johnson. Yeah, thank you very much, Israel, this morning, and take my brother in studio. No, my brother, you talk about protection. Don't worry, go on first. If you go to Southeast for Grand Jida, to Maryland, to Grand Coup, all that places, God will protect you, and the Southeast will protect you. Let me tell you, hey, we don't want to hear about you never because we know what you never did in your country yet. You never from 13 years, civil war. So the people give us means how they have President Walker to come to power to suppress our people. Now our people are aware now, and you never hear me work for the country. So the Southeast people, they are listening to me. They will protect you. Our children from Nimba, my ancestors from Nimba, they're going to law. They're part of your man. So the whole people the Nimba post for granted our family. Anybody from Nimba, I'm going to show so we are protected. You will be protected. No flag will touch you. But you never let go one year, but I need. Waiting for 2029 to tell them rebel you are in power in Lofa to take in power. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Good morning. Sorry. Good morning.
Good morning, Israel.
Yeah, let's hear you quickly.
Yeah, I'm Peter Derrick Sasa, from another street light in Lower Johnsonville. Thank you for the fascinating discussion. I'm listening to our brother Makati for using the tangibility of results of His Excellency Dr. George, and we are to on drugs and at the Unity Party in Nimba County. I follow his work in Nimba on the social media. He's really doing extremely well. But brother, we are with you. We'll continue to support you. These guys are already few. There's no signatory project of Jesse Imam Bwakai and now only in Nimba across the 15 political subdivisions. Jesse Imam Bwakai cannot boost up any project. Look at the disgraceful thing they did in Lofa the Gontan. The one in Lofa in our own home, where Joseph Imam Bwakai, nothing for him to dedicate. They had to clean the bedroom house overnight and put there in a Bwakai Youth Center. So the next day, when he dedicated, what kind of serious man that president will go dedicate 3-bedroom house? That's completely ungrateful. And that's why we told the Liberian people yesterday that Joseph Imam Bwakai is not going to make a good leader. And to the guy from Unity Party who said, oh, this party want all the law Let me educate you. Unity Party have not featured any candidate in Nimba County by election. All those candidates that won, they won on the MDR ticket. Yeah? So if you sit down in your team mind and say, oh, they ran on Unity Party, or they are all MDR and candidate contestants on the candidates on a party of MDR, not Unity Party. Since you put to power, you have not featured any by-election. You have not featured any candidate in any by-election. God for Unity Party, because the fear is there. People are already filled the Liberian people, and we are just waiting, come 2029, so that people can be and people can vacate the presidency. We need serious amount of people.
Thank you, Chief. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, let's go ahead. Sharp, doing it.
Yeah, this is Edmoka. Let me say thanks to our brother in studio, and I hope that the CDC people will take charge of their own, because what is making this guy from the Unity Party side making headway is because he's been supported. Mm-hmm. The guy is he's even having a motorbike, because look at terrain. It's a terrain that when you are venturing into, you need to be prepared. Okay, yeah, you don't need a commercial vehicle to move around. You need a bike. You can't anything so that you can be able to live a thing. How much for a bike? $750 US, $1,000. One guy from the CDC can donate one bike to this guy. The last time we can have election, what happened with all of the motorbike? What happened with all of the pickups? But then they don't give you one bike, so you can be able to help us showcase some of these things that we are talking about here. Because you can have people that are willing to make a sacrifice, and then people will be there. They don't want to support. I always said this. You see this guy from the Unity Party side, the noise I will give him. They want to think that brought him to permanent evil, because people within the Unity Party saw the need that he could make a contribution to their party. They decided to promote him. So if you see potential people sitting at the side trying to promote the party, trying to promote the country, and you are there, you don't want to give the support, it's not going to offer well for us. I said to him, keep courage. Somebody going to come in, and you're going to get the support that you need so that you can be able to counter this guy. Because I want to hit, watch your back, watch your shoulder, because I want to hit, they don't want to see it. You know them, they are very, very wicked, they are vindictive. They will do what they can do, but keep focused and move on. We will be there. The little that we can do to help, we'll be able to do it to support you. Thank you.
Thank you so kindly, Edmond Kind. Good morning. Hello. Good morning. Okay, let me come to the last person. The person will lead along. Good morning. Yeah.
Good morning. My name is Roland B. Omi, and I do join you from Nimba County, Uganda.
Okay, Roland, you're on the WhatsApp, but you couldn't make it going on.
Yeah. So let me say many thanks to my comrade studio, Lee. I want to say I appreciate you a lot for that. And that's why you see we as Young Citizen, we are standing up now for the party across the country. So that initiative is so key, and we'll continue to push as long as we are Young Citizen. But I want to assure to the United Party government, if they do not want us to see, they do not want to see our other side as a citizen, as a young people. We're not discussing the old people. They should leave Makono. Leave Marate. The same thing they can do on people protest, they shouldn't do it again. They shouldn't follow physically. So when they come, the way they will come, the way we will push them. So thank you very much.
Thank you. So how's Nimba, my brother?
Nimba is okay. Nimba is okay. I hope to appear on your platform to discuss national issues.
About Nimba County.
About Nimba County. Lee, no.
I will appreciate that. I will appreciate that.
Okay. I pray that Lee will give me a number and then we'll communicate.
Okay. Thank you so much. Let's squeeze. We'll soon be going. Good morning. But then we mean line. Okay. They call you. Good morning.
Good morning, Boyweah Sieh. Yes. It's the one I've been trying.
Yeah. Let's hear you, Master.
Thank you. I got you. Let me say good morning to my son in studio with you there. So Boyweah Sieh, this is part of the calling for clarity. And then following the ball on Facebook, and see him showing this. That person, we are project of this show out. And people say, oh, they show everything on one people, and we are in election. They want to say, Boyweah Sieh. They want to say, hey,
Look, all the things they post, they posted, they post show everything. The minister of people, he read everything. You of them, they were listening. All what he did for the country, he read everything with your listening power. Even the money he left in the bank, they posted our lie. So they put when they started lying, say, oh, they post the money first. So they said they do anything now. They go, when we are there, we said, I'm with you. The only boss say we have a road with you. But the next day, we eat, we want food. Then they don't see, and they put no, I wanted that day was red, but they said, we have food. We have for the body by our arrow. You spot the body by day, Papa, they always say, a people of Morovia, and RPRC. All the road and he very connected to the rock country to bring food our country. But yes, it's for the country. How will you spot country and you see that road that is best for the country? How will you spot a country and you see our road, the people, our church man, and we are. How will we have for the country when you see hospital and then they in this country? They say the best for the road. No, they put their wine and get for nothing. But for saying, killing people in the street, and they said, we are doing it today, they are hurting them. So they threw it, and was shot in place. When they took her, the diner with her, and the diner said, are you already? My son just said, and I want to tell my son, thank you very much, my son. Don't be detained, but I want to be careful. Do not move in the head, because people call the party, they are killers. They kill at the door, they are killers. When you walking, 1, 2, 3 in line. 1, 2, 3 in line, don't walk alone, and don't walk in darkness. No one be in the line. They let they go. When you show the thing that we are there, they don't know that we are there our things. When you want to see what we are doing is correct. Now we go out there. Don't pass it around. You know JBA stupid something about a JB song. Oh, we are there. When you change the poster that JB do it, then when you can't say they will come and check for you in your inbox, they can do a down thing to you. Don't be afraid. All you do be on your God and be blessed. Be safe, don't want it that I can tell you. We will make sure follow. Well, what we here for? All the people that end up money to the ministry that end up money, we get time for next. What they say, we gotta say it.
Thank you.
The one defending our country, defending us, and we are what is that? We gotta come to about and you know the one the end up free money, what say that? They want to level that the matter. When the head will judge them tomorrow.
Thank you.
They will come out tomorrow and want to come by some kind of power and one guy say, oh, what you don't want judge, we don't want judge. Rather we'll boss bottle out there.
Don't ball, no, you don't boss bottle here. Don't boss.
No, I get someone to face here. You can't tell me say, oh, Lord, get my job. You want to do what? And the bottle will boss.
So we wear your one, huh?
No, but if I want that, that's problem.
We drop your one.
My son, what we are here, even if I'm waiting for me, I get from one you come there for me. They was selling, making money. I don't have time for government job. We
pay you, but when I get you job, you be people we won't get you job. So
no, when they come, when they tell the happy, we talking and they say now we laughing, enjoying that money. When we're there, they talking, they say they quiet and we're talking. Then they can't get massive a job or they get a bonus, you know. They can't say no, and the minister, that's the person will bust on the head at it.
Hey, thank you. Thank you. So kindly, time is fast spent. Lee, you listen to all of the callers. They appreciated you. They said they are willing to support you. What have they done for this campaign? With all of the prices, all of the commendation coming, what have they done? What spirit have they placed in you now?
So let me say thank you, people. I also want to say thank you to my people there in the US. I call from the diaspora. I also want to say thank you to my brother and friend Roland B. Your man, and I want to say thank you to my people that call all the way from Grand Juliet, and to our mother Man CC and our mothers who call us and our brothers who make their contribution to the show. They have motivated me. They are giving me more zeals to do what the Liberian people deserve, and they shouldn't worry. I can call myself fearless hero, and I don't fear nobody. When I leave my credit, my knee, and I will move on with what I'm doing, and I will not rush. I told the Liberian people January 10th, I will be starting officially. When I started to go down in Nimba and Magibi, was just the introduction of the process. And I want to say this to everybody. I don't want to worry about ex-officials. It's about time that you play your part. It's about time that you do what you need to do for your country. Because this is not about CDC and President we are. This is about redeeming our country from the hands of the evil one. We'll redeem Liberia, you trust me. women leave my credit will go out. Like I said, the only major thing I can worry about the transportation issues and launching error. That's the only major issue because with the exception of Nimba and Grand Bazaar, I don't really know people across Liberia with the exception of Nimba and Grand Bazaar. So I will appeal to everyone in the counties. We are coming. When we come, we will need your help to take all around also and then also give all a launching place. But our major constraint is transportation. That is our major constraint, and we will be 3 coming in every county for now, and we hope to work with the leadership. Then the leadership will add to our, maybe we'll be about 10 or 7 moving around. And we want to say this to former government officials. I don't need money from you guys because people will feel that we're doing this for money. No, the only thing I need from you guys is information about the ministry and agency you work to. Because former Representative Akara Moses Gray said fire for fire. And former finance minister said 2029 will be a political battle. I guess the 2026, which is next year, will be a political battle. So our women Lima Credit has already started the battle. And it's about time that we join hands together. A coup that will support our own. Give all necessary support to our own. This is not about Lee get arrogant, Lee want to do the no. It's about time that we stop sitting in the corner and talking about 2029. 2029 has started, and our women Lima Credit are deeming it necessary to move around. And so I want to say thank you to you people, Boyweah Sieh. I want to say thank you. I want to say thank you to people, Alfred Tama. And I also want to say thank you to my brother and friend Omali Morris. And my parents, my mother is one of the person that been helping me with transportation to move around. I want to say thank you to her because I told her, at the moment, anything that you're sacrificing today, you'll get a reward in the future. So don't worry. Usually she helped me with transportation. Oh, you buy a politics, oh, my small money on be eating. I said, don't worry. They think that job we are doing it here for you. Not the job we are doing for in Ghana. So we have to pay back. Job we are doing something for, we have to pay back. So I and my mother, we are paying back to George we have for what he did for all when we were in Ghana. So you don't worry. January 3rd, the process is starting. And
you was here last week. You was here when we presented the transportation from the lady.
Yeah. So I think I want to appreciate my mother also. She helped me. She helped me at least. She gave me smoothie. I bought my son Christmas clothes. You know, not easy on Christmas Day.
The mental straight time, I say, Rabbi, they mark it better.
Yeah, because my picky was crying. Oh, my man, I get Christmas clothes. So when people Boyweah Sieh call me, I was like, wow, Penny. When I went out and said, my man, that's one thing. This is how I give 50. I said, wow. But then my son Christmas money, yo. Because the man was crying, and he want to appreciate you as well, mommy. He did a scripture well for at least he took a scratch from my mind. Because it's not easy on the Boyweah Republic. It's easy. Boyweah 40 or so I think you make my son proud, and you make me proud. At least maybe the man in terms of opposition time, at least help me. So I would like to know that our mother Nisa here to appreciate her. I want to call her to appreciate. So I say thank you, people. I mean, Boyweah Sieh. Yeah, Boyweah Sieh. And let me say this: the people are here, the people that want people that can always help me. Yeah. So now let me say that the people can call me, my man. What story? This is so now call me. Yeah. Now the first time, now 1 or 2 times you not do it for me. And if the head take it, can we take it? Yeah, my man, take it smart. Yeah, the people are here. The people show is the only show that I get regular studio time on. You get far away that I can get no, but I can get the way all the day, my man, you have to send 1,000, you have to send 2,000. No, he said, my man, come, I'll promote you, I'll help you in the process. And I love his contribution towards me. He doing a lot of things. Yeah, people on a platform, people got to, I started to know people, and people get in contact with me on this platform. So I want to say thank you, people, and Boyweah You're doing extremely well towards our process. And this process, I know through you, we achieve what we want to start. Through you, we achieve it. So I want to say thanks to Kanye, thanks to the former president, thanks to President John Mani. You are my president, and I'll always serve you. Say thanks to Jawazin Tamakoji, the Secretary General of our party. Thanks to Janga Goso Kou, the chairman. I want to also say thanks to my people, Pastor King in the United States of America, which is the Secretary General for CDC USA. I want to say thank you. He is my big brother. He always in communication. So let me say thanks so kindly. Thank you for following me the time.
Time is of essence. Time has caught up with us onto this edition of the program. Talk about it on Kings 88.5. Let's say thanks to all of our callers. Thanks so kindly for the many your calls, your suggestions, the recommendation. Those of you in Radio Land, thank you for your listening role. Those of you following us by way of Radio Booton in Sino County, in Grand Gilek, in River G. River says, want to say thank you. Our friends in the diaspora, thank you so kindly. Honorable Waymont Lee, my critic, have been our guest on the program. He's going to be here on Wednesday, guys, willing. That's when the My Critic movement is going to be launched. The other support you can give to him, so we can have transportation, feeding, and what have you, as he's back on his journey on the 10th of January. Until tomorrow, at which time we're here with a fresh new presentation. My name is Israel Boyweah Sieh. God bless you and thank you. More programs coming up on Kings 88.5. Bye-bye.